I'm late, guys, but YouTube's even later. We're waiting on them. It'll kick in eventually. It'll kick in eventually. See how long it takes. What's going on, Bigfoot World? First things first, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear us? See us? What's going on? Looks like I lost that bet. See, what's up, Lee? I hear you.
It's about time.
Right, Kathy? It's hard work going live, guys. It's hard work.
Right. I almost forgot about it.
We're going to get it going. We're going to get it going.
I was like 3 pounds over.
It's been a long week, guys. Long week, but we getting it together. I never realized how hard it is for all this planning for this trip. It's been a nightmare gathering for supplies and what everything we're gonna need, what I want to do, and at the same time, guys, I've been looking at these 360 cams, and I haven't never realized how many different styles of 360 cams there was. So I'm still stuck in between two. I don't know which one to get. There's this one that it's got like it got this little sensor that you put on yourself, and it sets up on this tripod, and as you're walking through the forest, it'll follow you around through the forest. So I'm thinking about getting that one, and that's also a 360 cam as well. So if anything's following me through there or whatever, I think that would be a good cam. But I'm still stuck on which one to get. I'm still the other one's like a GoPro type, so it's between one of them two. We just gotta see. But at the same time, I want a cam I can walk around with where you guys can see 360. So I'm kind of leaning toward the GoPro type, but I also want that one on the tripod. That thing's badass. It does pretty much everything, and it follows you around the woods as you're walking. So there's a lot of ups and downs on both of them. I just gotta figure out which one to go for because they're both expensive as f. You like to see it follow you. And I seen that comment. About the. I thought the dude on the bike looked good. That's funny. You guys remember that story? That was funny ass story. And it also freaked me out at the same time. But we can't really go back on that nowadays. Talking about that shit, they get me for some kind of charge.
Right.
So we're gonna leave that story in the past. That was a funny story. It wasn't funny when it happened though at the time. Caught me off guard. Never seen that one coming. But it's funny that you guys remembered it.
Yeah, it's surprising things you retain, information you retain.
All the way from Canada. What's going on? Who's got nice long hair, Brian?
That's because they're true.
Yeah, that's a bad part of it, and that they're 100% facts, man. Them stories really happen. Every one of them. That's and I ain't even gonna get into because you guys know what story I was thinking of. The one with the 3 hairs on top of the head with the leg leaning on the dresser. That's why I quit drinking. I don't drink no more. I think she had like 2 or 3 teeth in her face. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago. That was a nightmare. But that's another story. You guys remember. What else am I going to talk about? Oh, this week, guys. I apologize for the lack of videos this week, but as you guys know, in Pennsylvania, we've been getting freaking rain and more rain. And where is this rain even coming from? I mean, shit. It can't be coming from the rivers. The rivers, everything's flooded around here. It's just nasty. The mud up in the forest is just. I just been the hell with it, man. Let it just shit dry up. But these last 2 or 3 days, it's been warm. So hopefully tomorrow and the next day, I got plans for 2 different spots. So hopefully that'll work out, man. And it ain't as muddy as it was the other day when I was up there. It was just man, I didn't even want to film. It was just so nasty. I see you, Dawn. What's going on? All the way from the Appalachian Mountains. Man, you live in it rugged in the Appalachian, but that's a beautiful place in Georgia. That's where what's that show? Wonder what happened to that show. The ginseng when they're picking
Oh yeah,
ginseng.
there's all,
What the hell is that show? That's a funny ass show. Man, they would take your life for some ginseng up
I
in them
forget what
hills.
the hell those shit was called.
Whatever happened to
Todd,
it?
remember Todd's? No, it was Todd. No.
It was you think of Todd Stanton?
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
But I think of it before the end of it.
There was Moonshiners, but there's another one. Those ginseng.
About ginsengers, yeah. That might even be the name of it.
I don't think it was.
The Ohio River's up to, man, the Monongahela, they're flooded.
Appalachian Outlaws.
Appalachian Outlaws, you're right, Gary. I seen that. That's a great ass show. I watched every season of it, and it just never came out with another one. You think they'd be ready? In Harrisburg, I'm sick of it, Dawn. This rains on my nerves, man. But at the same time, I got to get caught up because I'm about to take this vacation, and I had to take so many classes at work to get away for that week. So it gave me a chance to get caught up on all my work at work, and I'm ready, man. Pretty much ready, planning. And at the same time, I might as well announce to you guys that we might not be going to Susquehanna. There's been a couple changes this week. This let's just say this guy, our Bigfoot guy Larry, he reached out to me and he said that he got this cabin deep in Allegheny National Forest. It's like totally off grid, man. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's like 30 minutes from where they filmed what's it called? Bigfoot, filming Bigfoot, finding Bigfoot. They filmed Finding Bigfoot out there. So we're gonna get into that, man. I'm gonna what the thing is with me and Larry, I work night shift, he works days, and we're missing each other because whenever by the time he gets off, I'm crashed out. So I've been off these next 2 days. I'm gonna try to get a hold of him, get everything set up, get everything together. But from the looks of it, man, it sounds like he got a crazy spot. He got a deep forest spot that it's you kind of got to be blessed to even have something like that. So I think I'm gonna switch it up to that area and then use my second vacation this year on Susquehanna and put Colorado off to next year because that's not going to happen this year. The cost of that is just going to be phenomenal. Yeah, to get there, to come back, to get it. It's just we ain't going to be able to do it this year.
We want to go there and just stay a day or two. Like if we want to go, we want to stay like a week, two. You know what I mean? We actually want to be able to get out there and do stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to pack up as soon as we get there. That would be stupid.
So we're going to get out there in Allegheny National Forest this coming up.
Spend a fortune to get out there and just turn around and come back.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
We got plans for that.
Fred will be there. That's another thing. We're going to take this shit serious. We're going to get out there in that forest, man, and get into it. It's a new area I've never been at. So the only thing we can do is get out there, look for signs and follow the signs and see what we find and enjoy ourselves along the way. Because it is going to be my birthday. You're going to have some fun, guys, watching these videos coming up. You're definitely going to have some fun. Sunday, me and Fred's going to hook up and check out this mountain up top at Laurel Highlands National Forest and that Big Stone Bigfoot. We're going to get up there Sunday. Monday, Jeff's supposed to come up. He finally got a day off. We're going to get together Monday and check out one of these spots. And like I said in the last video that I made, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave Bigfoot Land alone. I'll periodically throughout the summer check on it, but for the most part, I want to get into these national forests, man.
You need to post a video.
I know, Lee. I've been on vacation, man. I'm on vacation, taking a break. I needed a break, guys.
You went on vacation for me for like 4 days. I couldn't get a hold of him. I mentioned, hey man, you still alive?
I went in MIA.
Yeah, he's on vacation for real.
It's
I thought he already left. I was like, damn, he left without me.
It's like I was so buried in work, from work, coming home, going to the woods, and I was just so overwhelmed. I'm glad I got this break. This break was what I needed, pretty much. It made me sit back, get centered again, and now I'm ready to go back at it. We're gonna get out there. I can't wait to get out there. What's going on, Boots? Did I get to see my grandbabies yet? Yeah, there's a picture that I got on Facebook. There's a bunch of pictures. As soon as I sat down, I had Janet put her baby on one arm, and Jeff put his baby on the other arm, and I'm sitting on the couch holding both these newborn babies, and one in each arm. And then they're all talking about, all right, we'll see you in a little bit. They're leaving. Like, hold on, what you gonna just? No, this ain't happening. It ain't happening. One at a time, but you go just put the babies on me and roll out the front door. Talking about, we'll be back. We're gonna get our nails done. Not right now, you know what I'm saying? You find another babysitter. Shit. They caught me off guard with that one. I wasn't ready for it. I think that's on a video on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook page. They recorded that shit. But they're beautiful babies. They look just like little tiny baby dolls.
Oh, it just looks just like fucking Jeffers.
I keep teasing Jeff. I look, this baby look just like me, man. He really does. I mean, it looks just like Jeff for real. And Jeff looked just like me, so I'm teasing the shit out of him. Like, man, this baby looks like me. Are you sure this ain't mine? He gets so mad. But he knows I'm just playing with him. He knows. Cans in the background cracking up. They had loaded diapers too. I don't know how to answer that one. Oh yeah, they did. I got crapped on by both of them. I got what you're saying, Snoop, because as soon as I was holding them, you can feel the bubbling in my arm. Like, oh, this is kind of warm. You might want to come and get this one. And then no sooner that they took that one, this one's over here bubbling and shit. It's like I must be the toilet of the night. They got me on that one. They were shitting on me as soon as I got to hold them. So the day I met them, they shit on me. That's what's up. That's the very first impression on them. They used me as a toilet and shit. Did you get the new brush? Nah, and I didn't get to kick Jeff's ass yet either for doing that. If you guys ain't remember, Jeff took my hairbrush and dug out the chocolate out of my commode after he got the chocolate all over the damn bathrooms, the sinks, the toilet, everywhere, and the shower curtain. I still don't know how he got it on the shower curtain. I don't know what he was doing with this chocolate candy bar in my bathroom, but thanks for reminding me. Kick his ass Sunday or Monday when he comes. I'm gonna write a note personally, kick his ass, and hopefully by now he done forgot what it was for, so it'll be easy for me to catch him. Hopefully he ain't watching this live stream. We'll be straight. You should have used my toothbrush. Nah, they know. Nah, I be missing a kid. He did that. I'd definitely be missing a kid. He be MIA. I know too many holes in these hills. He will come up missing in one of them real quick, real easy. I've been looking for my lighter for like 20 minutes. No, it's in my pocket. It's always the last place you check.
That's not even the same color lighter. I had a dark blue one.
You guess Bigfoot smells better than a newborn baby. He really does.
That's why you're looking for it. It's down there.
There's a few laying around. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Marcy? Yeah, he'd be in my head for sure. He used my toothbrush. I'll be missing one kid. That's all right. I got some other ones to back him up. He'll be all right. She should be on here. I ain't see her comment yet, but I'm sure my mom's on there. Am I going to visit them red doors? Not this year. I can't afford it. I want to bad, but
It's on the back burner.
Yeah,
We didn't forget.
it's on the list. Don't think it ain't, because that's been on my mind for my whole life pretty much. I always wondered what the hell that scream was coming out of them doors.
I heard the story long before it was even the thing on with you guys. He was telling me about it. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then come out like it was weird. He asked us. I think you asked
my
your grand.
grand.
Yeah, that's what it was. You asked your grand about it one time, and she basically just told him, "Shut up, don't talk about it."
Like she was the mafia. Like she gonna kill me. What she say? How much did your mom tell her?
Like, yeah, she's like, how do you even remember that? How much do you know?
Yeah.
And like you just need to stop talking about it. Just forget about all that. I'm like, that was weird. Like, she just shut it down. You
was in the back seat when she did that.
Yeah, she shut it down real quick. As soon as he mentioned it, she shut him down and basically told him that he shouldn't be asking those type of questions. Those type of questions getting missing or something like that. She
pretty much threatened me. She threatened me on that
she
shit.
Like threatened his life.
Because I was questioning her about it, and I wanted to try to get my mom's story on them doors and get my Gram's story on them doors, and
he was telling
see how much information I can get.
Things his mom said, and she was like, "Well, how much did she tell you? You shouldn't even be knowing those things." It was crazy.
And then once I told her what I knew, she said, "Well, don't worry about it. It ain't nothing. Don't just forget about what you know." It's like, damn, you're like the mob. You're threatening me. You're gonna make me come up missing if I talk about it. But then I just chalked it up like it was a government cover-up, because this dude in this big black truck came and they stood at the doors. They opened up one side. My mom's boyfriend and the dude was standing there and talked for a couple minutes. You could hear the screams coming out of there. And there's a lady. I can't even remember who the lady was. I was 3 years old at the time. But I remember sitting there in my big wheel, and they're up on the bank with that one door open, and these screams are coming out of it. And this lady kept telling me, "Don't ever go in there. He'll get you." I can't remember who the lady was that was telling me. Now, I thought about it throughout time. I really don't think it was my mom that told me that, because I asked her about it, and like she really didn't know nothing about it either. They kept her in the dark with it too for the longest time, so she didn't really know what was going on in there. And when they would open them doors, she would be at work or we'd be out walking around in the park. But
they send you out the house.
They sent us away, so they try to cover it up. So I don't think it was my mom telling me that don't go in there because they'll get you. But at the same time, I already knew not to go in there. I'm not going in there with them damn screams. You got to be crazy. It's not happening. But I'm glad my mom came out and told that story, because now everything like fits. Everything matches up. It's crazy. Put a eye in a tree. Put a camera on that. You can do. It's hard with them game trolls doing that, because they see that beam coming off of it. They know that they're there. Believe me, I've used them so many times. They put marks up. They'll stand rocks up 15 feet from the cam when it flashes. The deer cam, when you get up to it, they'll mark that, and they won't go past that point. They know, they're smart. They're highly intelligent, and I put that to the test a few times. It's just not happening at all. Boot said that's a good looking beard.
He commented on the beard. Well, I can grow pretty good.
They lasted one season. And I think they got 2 seasons. I think. I'm pretty sure I seen 2 seasons. Definitely. If we do end up going to Larry's spot, I can get a hold of him tomorrow and everything, get everything straightened out, situated. I'm going in there. I'm gonna have a rifle in the corner of the cabin just in case, because at this time of year, it's warming up. Shit's coming out for hibernation. I just ain't going out there naked. So there will be something on standby just in case. I'm not going to take that chance. Not in that national forest. Not in the area where there's elk, moose, and shit like that can just walk right through your wall. I'm not going to be naked at all. I'm going to be ready for whatever on this trip. But at the same time, I'm taking everything, every piece of equipment I got, everything, and we're going to put it to work, man, for sure. People are stupid. Everybody in the world knows on Friday nights, leave me alone. You know what I mean? And they wait till Friday night, and everybody in the world just blow my phone up.
I forgot I was eating Friday. I was calling to see what he was doing. He's like, "Oh, I'm getting ready for Friday." I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's Friday." So hold up, I'll be down. I'm like 20 minutes late. That's why we was a little late. He was waiting on me to get here.
They're slick. They really are. Slick ain't the word for it. That's what happened to the last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find that one later. You're a subscriber, never seen a person with actual proof. That means a lot. And I was just going to touch base on that, man. I was looking through my Facebook pages, just reminiscing on like past life histories and just going through it. You know, one of them things, one of them moods. And I really do got a great display of Sasquatch pictures on Facebook on my on them pictures, man. There's hundreds of pictures of that tribe of Bigfoot land. The newborn baby that's up there that we caught. I mean, there's a lot. We got the alpha, his girlfriend on film. There's like so many pictures of that tribe of Bigfoot land. It's crazy. There's even pictures of a couple from Sheila's World that's on there. You guys definitely got to check my pictures out on Facebook. There's a lot of great pictures of Bigfoot. You look at that newborn baby, damn, that's like a chimpanzee or something. You wouldn't actually think that it was a big newborn Bigfoot. It has no hair on his face at all whatsoever. And there was one standing beside it. He's like 4 foot tall with a little afro. We got close up shots of them. I mean, there's great pictures of Bigfoot on my channel that came from us, you know what I mean, being out there and walking that forest, putting in hours and hours of work in that forest.
So you also got proof of reptilians.
Yeah, if that's what that is, it's definitely dinosaur type.
Yeah, we never even found that footprint. I never, you know, and
it's
I'm kind of scared to find out what made that footprint.
No other footprints like that?
Never.
This first and last, and we haven't seen nothing like that since. And I'm kind of scared.
Weird.
I'm kind of scared to run into whatever made that footprint.
The waterfall. Yeah, I'm going back. That's where I'm going Sunday. No, not Sunday. Monday. We're going there Monday. That's what I was talking about. I want to go back and like just check them out real quick, film, document all the changes that happened, the way they are now, and then just like periodically check it out throughout the summer. For the most part, I want to stick with these national forests. No, it's somewhere in the long line of T-Rex. But
I'm thinking more Velociraptor, just because the way the footprint. So that's the closest thing I ever found to that footprint was the Velociraptor footprint. And if there's Velociraptors in the woods, that's dangerous. Those things are smart. They hunt.
Yeah.
You ever actually see
they prey on you. They prey on you.
They're one of the smartest dinosaurs that existed.
I know the name of the video with the baby. That was on the last channel. That was on the channel that got taken with Bigfoot in the hole. But the pictures from them babies and the 4 foot dude is on that Facebook. They said it's 30 minutes from. Let me see here.
Where they finding Bigfoot.
The cabin is 30 minutes from Kinza, where they filmed Finding Bigfoot. It's like close to. It's in the Allegheny National Forest, but we're going to be deep off grid, deep in there, man. We're actually fortunate to find something like that, to actually go out and research an area like that, because animals in them areas aren't used to seeing people, and that they don't have the fear of people. They walk right up to you. I had deer talking to me. We bullshitting with a deer and everything for like every day that we would go out on that hike. That same deer would be standing there just
in the field grazing.
Yeah, talking to us within 5 feet away, 4 feet away. I could have jumped on his back if I wanted to. The animals out there is just amazing. They're not as scared of you at all.
You walk out every day, talk to a deer, just chilling in the yard. He would come every morning. Every morning he'd be chilling on the front yard right in front of the cabin.
Wow, that'd be cool as hell.
Jeff caught him on film a couple times. He got it on film where he's like reached his hand down and the deer's like right here sniffing his hand. That was Carrie, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Carrie took that picture.
A wild deer?
Yeah.
Baby dude, he's about this big, walked up to me.
I
put my hand out. He walked up, sniffing to me. And shit.
There's a baby there, just walked up, chilling, walked up on him.
Wow.
They're not afraid of guns either. Nah, I know that, but it's going to keep them off of me. I put, you know what I mean? I'm not going to play with no bears because they're coming out of hibernation. We had a couple warm days, and they're hungry. It's about that time, anyways.
We'll be packing for grizzlies.
I'll be packing for everything. I got bear mace. I got Jeff's. I'm gonna get Jeff's rifle.
We need to get that tourist judge back.
Who?
That judge.
Why? Do you need that?
That thing was nasty.
Then you end up falling and put a bullet in somebody's butt with it. Not a bullet, but a hole.
I seen that comment about that flamethrower. I ain't messing with no flamethrower out in that forest. You had me locked up for some crazy shit. Yeah.
You gonna see a spider
starting forest fires and shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't going out in the forest with a forest.
His own shadow.
Yeah.
You can't have him with a flamethrower. I scare him too much on these trips for him to have a flamethrower. He's gonna crispy me.
He's gonna crispy the whole area around you. What are you talking about?
The people in that area have wood painted Bigfoot cutouts over the woods. That'd be freaky to walk up on at night. And we're gonna be doing some night hikes up through there. That's a given. You already know, guys. We're in the national forest. We walking that bitch at night. That's gonna be some freaky night.
Yep, special route or element. We have no clue where we're at. No clue what the woods we're in.
We really got to
go one direction and hope we make it back
to the man. We're gonna have to.
How many times we walked away from camp and found camp just because we lit a fire beforehand?
We seen that glove. We found that glove finally by accident.
Yeah, we walked around 3 hours looking for camp.
We couldn't find it. Then we finally seen that glove.
Seen the fire
far away,
just burning out. Like by the time we got there, it was like basically burned out, but it got us back.
Bring a map and compass. It's hard to read a map and compass in the dead of the night. Especially when shit around you's popping and cracking and
really, that's the last thing you're worried about which direction you're going. You just want to get out of this.
You just want to move. Keep it moving.
That's what we do. We'll hear something and we'll push away. We'll hear something else. We'll push away this way. We'll hear something else. Push away this way. Or sometimes we'll push towards it depending on the mood we're in.
Yeah.
And then, but either way, we end up lost. 9 times out of 10.
By the time we get done chasing this thing, we're so
chasing
far
around.
off.
Yeah. We have no clue where we're at.
Dude, I got flashlights, man.
Yeah, we got lights.
I got about 30 flashlights, lanterns, man. Dude, I got flashlights. This is what, 2 million lanterns?
Yeah, I think it's bright.
This is 2 million lanterns, man. Max 2 million, yeah. Rechargeable 2 million candlelight power. This is going to light that for us. But I'm going to use this. This is like I'm gonna wait till it gets close and starts that stomping and shit, and then hey, back up, dude. I got that light on you. You know what I mean? This is gonna be like my gun out in the woods. Right. I'm gonna light his ass up when they start that shit. But we'll be ready for this trip. I'm slowly getting shit together. A freaking sunburn. Anyway, I got some shit for you, just in case.
You might start a fire just with that lantern.
Just in case. Yeah, I light him up with that. He might charge the shit out of me. Close his eyes and just bum rush whatever's standing.
His fur's gonna be hot. He gonna catch on fire. Imagine a flaming Bigfoot running through the woods.
We're gonna have some fun out there, though. It's gonna be my birthday. I'll be out there for my birthday. So it's going to be entertaining. Definitely going to be entertaining.
Oh, your birthday's coming up?
The 23rd.
The 23rd. It's going to be that week we're out.
Oh, that's cool. How old are you going to be? 14?
I see you, Lisa. I like your approach. People want us to believe in the crest. Nah, they're really not. I mean, I can't say that they're not aggressive because they can be. I've been in a situation where they was.
Well, I think it depends on your intentions too. Like they you know what I
They
mean?
can sense that.
Body language.
Yeah, they
you know
know.
what I mean?
At the same time, we've had good experiences and bad experiences with them. Like the time they come down and try to take Mike, they split us up, push that tree down, and I told Mike to stay there. They came down after him. There was two of them. They come walking straight down at him to get him, and I was running at him, screaming like, "Mike, get down! That's for you! Get down!" And for some odd reason, that big one stopped and cut to the left, and the other one followed behind the big one. That freaked me out. I turned that shit into that video in the BFRO, WBFRO, whatever the alphabet letters, alphabet groups. But I turned it into them, and they pretty much said there was a bear running off doing that. That was a bear throwing rocks.
The bear threw a rock at it.
Yeah, that's what they told me. And then like 2 weeks later, I went up there. 3 weeks later, I went up through there, and they cut the whole mountainside down and left the forest later. They left the trees just later. They didn't even use the trees.
Yeah, they clear cut it. I don't understand why they even did that.
That was their way of covering that shit up, pushing them off, maybe or just
moving them to a different location to see all the machinery there and see all the people there, all that activity.
So we're gonna figure it out. My lips are so dry. Yeah, you're gonna probably see it again here in the near future. You probably see it again in the near future because we're going deep in this forest, man. I'm hoping everything works out, everything plans good, because this does sound like a great spot. Larry, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow if you're watching, buddy. We're gonna get this straightened out.
Stay tuned for this because we're definitely gonna be out of our element out there. These aren't our woods.
At all. No clue where these are Larry's woods. And Larry, I hope you give me a few tips and pointers on what to do out there when shit gets real, because you.
Those are your woods, man.
Yeah, don't steer us in the wrong direction, man.
You're gonna think, hey, yeah, go right there and go in that cave. Whole family of bear in there.
I'll also be taking a drone there too, get some aerial footage. I'm gonna go all out with it. I'm trying to see what I can do with it. I hope that'd be great, Gary. They film me on my birthday. I'm gonna try like hell. I'm gonna be out there day and night. I'm gonna be out there day and night. What's going on, Christy? Couple remote controls out camping and placed in the area right outside of camp. Shit, that would be cool. Just light them up here and there. That's a good idea, actually. Once you start hearing like noises in that area, just light up the whole area on them. They shit themselves.
They wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, that'd be cool.
How long we going for? We're gonna be there. I want to get there the 22nd and stay till the 26th. That Monday through Friday. We'll be heading out like that Friday morning.
So we might be back in time for Friday Night Live. Let's know how vacation was.
Back in time for Friday Night Live. And then that following week, we're going to run out the whole vacation. It's probably going to take me a couple of weeks to get all them together.
I'm going to try to get a lot of footage this
time. There's going to be some footage coming.
Another thing we noticed too, our last couple of vacations, the footage was lacking. We did so much versus how much we filmed.
I need to go live when we're out. Yeah, but when we're deep in that, in an area like that,
we're going to rural areas where there's no signal.
We're off grid. There's definitely no signal whatsoever. So we're not going to be able to go live. We're not going to be able to upload nothing until we come home. It's just there's nothing. We're off grid, man, and there's no signal, no nothing. So there's government reporters. What do you mean? How many are going? We'll figure that out. That's still in the making. That's still in the process of making. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay. We'll know that when we get in the car and leave.
Right. Because I'll be saying some other shit and then some other shit will happen. So plans change every day. I'm gonna have a good team there, and we're gonna be all right out there.
As far as I know, it's me and Jeff go. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's facts.
Everybody else, did they make the cut or not? But we'll definitely be out there.
It's definitely gonna be entertaining. I'd love to get Money Mike out there. That'd be, man. That'd be some funny ass footage. That'd be some funny videos for sure.
What's that?
Get Money Mike out there.
Mm-hmm. Torture him out in the woods.
Take him by him for bait.
Whenever we take Mike for bait.
Yeah, Mike's our bait if he can get him to go. But
that's why I stopped going. He's bait. Well, I'll pretend to go to sleep, leave him up.
Mike's funny. I hear you scared silly. They've been doing that a lot, Jill. I got a 16-minute video where 3 of them black choppers circled us for about 16, 17 minutes, just completely doing maneuvers above us. They had a dude hanging out for cameras facing down on us. We're filming them, they're filming us. It's like, what's going on here?
I didn't know they were filming or like aiming something at
us. Yeah, they definitely had some shit out there hanging out the side.
We see a chopper coming in sideways and you just see a guy looking down at you with something in his hand. I don't know if he was holding binoculars or what he was holding, but he's looking at us through something and we're looking at him through the camera. And it was just crazy.
It's on my channel. It's called Nothing. I named it Nothing. I put it up, the government circling us, and they put 3 minutes of the video up. So I waited a couple videos, and I told you guys, hey, man, I'm going to put this video back up, and I'm going to name it Nothing. And it worked. They put the whole 16, 17 minutes up when I named it Nothing.
Yeah, cut the entirety of the video off.
Definitely check it out. Scared Silly. I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. That helps out for this trip coming up.
Every little bit helps.
It definitely does. Every little bit helps. You watched it. That's what's up, Miss Lisa.
I hope we have enough food. Last time going on vacation, we ran out. So we come back.
Yeah, we ran out of food and water. We so far off grid, man.
We had to come back.
We was getting sick. We started drinking that spring water. I had a headache out this world from dehydration. We had to leave. This time,
we didn't want to.
This time, I'm a plan.
Forced out.
Yeah, we had to leave. We left a day early actually because we didn't have enough food, water. We had to get out of there. We'd end up in the hospital. This time, I'm gonna plan a little bit better. I want to make sure we got plenty of food, water. We're gonna be right this time for sure. I'm not killing no wild. I'm not one for hunting at all. I'm not going out there and killing nothing living until it comes down to it, man. When I really have to survive. But if I ain't got to, I'm not going to take no animal soul from anything. That's not me. You guys should know that. I hate killing animals. Thanks, Annette. I appreciate that. Geneva's in the house. I tried that shit once. I tried going hunting once. And then you get that shot on that deer and like miss the kill shot. And he's just laying there screaming at you. And you got to pretty much shoot it again on top of him, standing on top of him. I'll never do that again, ever. Once you hear that scream from that animal, it'll never happen. Fried rat, what the fuck? Oh damn! Good thing I ain't got commercials on this one because we demonetized.
Yeah, well, I'm eating a fried rat. I'm not eating groundhog, but I don't eat no rat.
I even go as far as maybe a possum, but
I don't know. Possum's a little dirty creature,
just like a rat. But I don't think I could actually do a rat.
Possum's basically an overgrown rat.
I don't know. When you're hungry, man.
I think groundhog's hungry.
You ain't eating my dog, Deborah. We're gonna keep Cookie out this conversation. We're gonna keep Cookie out this whole conversation. You ain't getting my dog nowhere. Possums are cute. Did you see him smile at you?
Yeah,
Man,
you ever see a possum
I
smile?
heard something rambling in my garbage and shit, thinking it's these damn raccoons. I come out with the flashlight out on my porch and shit. And up on the clean 4 foot up on top of the banister, this ugly ass possum with his teeth out smiling at me, just looking at me with his rows of teeth the whole way around. Thousands of them, thousands of teeth. Just come on up. Like the possum saying, come on over here. I got you. Just a couple more steps. I'm jumping on your ass. So I left him have the garbage, man. It's like 2 a.m. I backed into the door, locked it. I ain't messing with that gigantic ass rat. He's just smiling at me and shit like he about to come on out here. Just smiling. I ain't messing with that possum. Them possums ain't no joke. He wasn't playing possum that day. He about to teach me how to play possum. Possum tails, right? Just to look at him is a gigantic rat tail. I hope you ain't talking about eating that shit. I'm not. Nah, man.
I'll eat some pickled pig's feet. I don't know about a possum though.
Nah.
Looking for some pickled pig's feet. I can't find them.
You know what's good on that shit? The pig wings.
Mm-hmm.
The pig wings. If you guys ever had pig wings, man, you better try them. Them things are.
I just thought about today when I was passing that
Pig
place.
wings are where it's at. Fresh fish. You don't have possums there. If you ain't got possums, then you probably got armadillos. It's one or the other. You got them rodents in there, one or the other.
Just that we have deer in Australia has kangaroo.
Only takes you 1 hour to get to Allegheny Forest. That's what's that Bigfoot mama.
If you need bail.
Bait.
Oh, bait.
Yeah, she want to go out for bait.
Oh, damn.
I think the pig feet's coming out after you really. I haven't seen them either.
I haven't seen them. They used to sell them like the little jars, like the white label with the black
pickled pig feet.
Pickled pig's feet. I can't find them.
Anchor grandpa used to eat them all the time.
My grandma used to love them, and I've been like craving them because like that's who got me eating was my grandma, and I've been like I want to eat some. I just can't find them nowhere. My mom said try like older stores, like older grocery stores, the new stuff. Like I guess there's not really a market for it. They come to style stores or like canning stores or something like that. Let's ask who's watching cooking. He's trying to get his daughter watching.
Yeah, man. My daughter Maria, Mama Maria, she gonna be babysitting my dog. But when I asked her, hey, I'm going on vacation here in 2 weeks. I need you babysit my dog. I need you come here watch my dog. And Maria's how much? Like, what do you mean how much? She
how much you gonna pay me?
How much you paying me? I gotta pay you to come and watch Cookie. I'm gonna kick. So that's gonna cost me $50 for it come that week and watching my dog, to babysit my dog, and my dog watches her. My dog one babysits her ass. I'm confused on that one, but I'm gonna end up having to give her $50 just to stay. But she's gonna be taking care of Cookie, or Cookie's gonna be taking care of Mama. So either way, they both be good because they be watching each other. Cookie won't let no one in the house. She bite the shit out of him that she don't know. So that's a good thing. I ain't gotta worry about her sneaking dudes in. Cookie ain't gonna let it happen. I got a hard time sneaking chicks in here. So she's not gonna sneak no dudes in here while I'm on vacation. Cookie ain't gonna let that happen. Quahana, that was my prime spot. I'm definitely going to be back in Quahana. Not especially now that I know where there's a cabin in them woods that I can go rent. But I'm gonna save that for the second trip. Hopefully, if everything goes through with Larry, I'll be going to Allegheny National Forest, either there or Susquehanna. So we'll figure it out. I also went to boot camp in Quahana. That's a crazy forest up there. They got a lot of Air Force bases up through there. You gotta be careful on what land you travel on up there.
What's that?
Up in Quahana. I don't know if it's near Susquehanna or not, but I'm pretty sure it might be. How old is Cookie? She's 5. She's born 4th of July. Set up a tree stand.
You got bad luck with tree stands.
Yeah, we got bad luck with tree stands.
Every time I find one in the woods, I'll climb up it, see if I get a better vantage point, and then all of a sudden a hunter just pops out of nowhere. What are you doing in my tree stand?
Why you in my backyard? I
We
never
got bad
forget
luck
that
with tree
shit.
stands.
He got a muzzle loader on us, pointing at us and shit.
Yeah,
Why you in my
this guy held
backyard?
us at gunpoint for like 10 minutes in the woods.
I'm sitting there with the
He
camera.
called his wife, made sure her channel was real, all kind of stuff. He thought we were in his woods, like hunting his ginseng or something.
Yeah,
He made us empty our pockets, everything at gunpoint. He was not playing
at all.
And we had to do it because he just caught me in his tree stand. So it's not like we had like the upper ground, like, hey man, we're just filming. Like, no, he definitely caught me up in the shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, yeah, we emptied our pockets, told him the channel, told him what we were doing, and he calls his wife, has his wife look us up on the channel. Yeah, it was crazy.
My spirit friend will look after Cookie. I'm just hoping my spirit friend don't chase Mama out, because for some reason it don't like females, and it scares every female that comes around here. If they stay here like by themselves overnight while I'm at work somewhere, is the next day I gotta drop her off. She won't come back. That's how I got rid of Philly girl pretty much. She was done. They told her to leave or get out or something. And she seen the shadow walk down the hallway on her. She was done. She ain't been back since that day at all. She won't even come near this place.
I told him that I was trying to get a better vantage point for filming, and I didn't have a camera. The guy pointed out, he's like, you didn't have a camera in your hand. It's like, how you filming up there? No camera.
Must be a woman then. That's what I'm thinking too. I think my gram did threaten me a couple of times about that, something about haunting me. I gotta think about that one. But I don't think my gram would do that. I think she just pulled my leg on that one. You never know. You never know. Am I bringing a hot girlfriend on my trip? We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. It's still in the air. But either way, I'll be there. Fred will be there.
I hope not. Last thing about a hot girlfriend was trying to kill herself.
Yeah, that ain't no hot girl, is it? That was like a date from hell. Into the woods with Deb. Shit.
Last time
she tried to kill us all.
I don't trust him when he brings other people. Usually says, hey man, I got so-and-so coming with me. I said, who's that? Oh, you don't know him. I said, I ain't going.
Take it easy, scared silly. Be safe out there. Yeah, but that can't happen, Miss Lisa. You can't sleep with a ghost. Actually, you can. By yourself. It's pretty much the same thing by yourself. I'm not even going down that road with you guys. I need to set up a camera live and go to work and see.
Watch your house.
Yeah, then I'll end up moving. I'm better off not knowing sometimes.
Yeah. He told me a story about that one time. He was having stuff going wrong in his house a couple houses ago, and he went out and got a camera. Instead of moving, he just sells the camera. he watches the footage of the stuff he films, sees a bunch of crazy stuff. The stuff's going on. It's not supposed to happen. Instead of moving and getting out of there, he just sells the camera and forgets about it.
I did. The next day, that freaked me out. That thing.
I forget what it was you said happened on there, but you said you seen something and just sold the whole camera and just
forgot about it. I set it up. I set it up in the living room.
Dude, cabinets or something were slamming. You said something. Chair.
No, that dude walked.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
The cloak.
Yeah,
he walked through my coffee table and up the steps. And as it was walking up the steps, the same time Boo was coming down the steps. It had to go right through Boo because she was coming down the steps to go to school, get ready for school.
For one person on these steps really going.
Yeah, and she didn't even flinch, react to it. Walk right and whatever this thing was, it walked straight through my coffee table and cut up the steps. And Boo came down the steps. Carrie's daughter, she was getting up to go to school, and she bypassed it on the steps. It freaked me out. I sold that whole camera the next day and just never again. I ain't never filming this shit like that again. I was just better off not knowing on that. I need some sage. My neighbor was supposed to give me some sage, but she ain't give me none yet.
Sometimes the proof you're looking for ain't the proof you want to see. Shit's scary when it comes to the light.
That was in that house across from the armory. It was an old army surgeon's house. They had that lump in the basement and everything.
Oh damn! Like the dirt floor with the lump. That like looks like a body's buried there.
I had a full apparition. I told you guys about that shit. I was laying in bed.
Oh, Indian guy, you said.
There's an Indian tribal dude standing in the corner, and when I woke up, I was looking like at the dark corner, and I seen this round belly. And
it took him a minute to realize what he's looking at.
Yeah, I was trying to focus my eyes on what I was looking at. And
am I really seeing that?
Under the pads, under his belly, they had this like fur hanging down over his crotch, this like beaver fur or some kind of fur. It was an old tribal dude. And as I was going up to his face, I started going up looking at his face. He leaned in and started charging me. And I rolled over top of Carrie and like, oh shit. I freaked, man. I freaked. That next day, well, as it was coming at me, right before it like got over top of me, and I'm screaming, oh shit, it disappeared right over top of me completely. And it was solid as I'm sitting here talking to you guys. It was like a real person was standing there. It took that step, 2 steps, like over at me, like it was about to get me. And I said, oh shit. Huh?
Debbie, she wanted his weed back.
He probably did, but he was mad. He wanted to tear me up, but he disappeared right over top of me, and I freaked. The next day, my bed, I moved to the corner where he was standing at. I didn't give him I didn't give him an opportunity to stand there ever again. My whole bedroom got moved straight around.
Wow.
That was a crazy, crazy encounter. It never happened again. But every time we would argue in that house, like something would fly off the shelf and onto the floor.
You tell me you were arguing and fucking pack a whole box of rum and come flying off
the shelves. Yeah, it's like it didn't like argument. It didn't like that bad energy.
There's a lot of bad energy in the house you was at over there too, because we would just sit there and be chilling, watching videos, and there would just be in the background just things falling. And he'd have to go like stop and pick it up, or like wonder what happened. Or like was it all over there? No, not that. No, there's nobody over there. The cabinet would open and stuff would just start falling off the cabinet.
Let me see that sign.
I'm telling him, hey Jeff, like your cabinet's like emptying itself.
You gotta move for a second. They want to see that sign. And a lot of you guys see this sign. You should take heed to this sign. It means the world. I seen this sign. It's like you really have to. You definitely got to take time for what matters most, no matter what. You just take for what matters most, guys. That's what life's about.
You can get lost in living.
You're right. I seen that sign.
You can definitely get lost in living life.
What Snoop say? Take time to live. Well, how'd he say that shit? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that one go. That's Snoop shit. But
you don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to murder it.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. At least Snoop had that one. But definitely that sign. Take heed to that sign.
Where did you get that date at?
I'll tell you after. How you know I was an Aries, Michelle? That shirt's Aries.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of is,
but yeah, I'm an Aries.
It's supposed to be a real tree. I'm a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio with an Aries shirt on.
Hey, get the Scorpio on my neck.
They can't even see it because your hair.
But I'm an Aries.
I think you can see it.
If I got more hats, man, yeah, I got a ton of hats. Roberts is a Cancer. Oh, you didn't even notice this shirt? But how you know I was an Aries?
We told me your birthday's in March.
Oh, yeah, I said my birthday was in March. All right, smart ass. I see you, Brian.
You said it before.
My bad. My bad. I see Michelle. Okay. But yeah,
I mean, you think they
man.
don't know that about us? We've watched us for a long time. They probably know more about
Yeah,
us
you
than
guys
they think
know
we
me
know.
better than I know myself.
Right? Real shit. Come on there, fucking stone to talk shit.
I'm definitely an open book. I don't hide shit. Whatever happens, you guys, if you ain't see it on camera, I'm gonna tell you about it on camera. So I'm
Right.
definitely an open book, without a doubt.
He's still sleeping. He's not feeling well.
Oh, Tammy, is that your way of cussing me out, Tammy? Let me scroll up and find what Tammy's talking about. You're in Columbus, Georgia. Are you near the Georgia Guidestones and things? That means a lot, Tammy. Let me see what else you talking about. Usually, Tammy, when I'm talking, man, I miss a lot of you guys' comments because they just scroll real fast. So if I miss your comment, don't take it to heart. It's just me bullshitting running my mouth when I should be looking at you guys' comment.
Debbie said you got married on 23rd of March.
Sucks to be you, Brian. You just signed your death sentence.
I went to jail twice in March one time. Got out March
How many
3rd,
are
went
going
back March
with
26th.
me and Fred? But we'll probably have a couple girls with us. It wouldn't be a trip without a girl, you know what I mean? Look at Fred's face. That's what I said. That shit.
What is it?
His girl said beside him.
We'll be coming back to not a place to live then.
Yeah, right.
With no tent, because I have all that on me.
Mm-hmm. Tell me I'll be coming back with no place to live. I'm used to that.
You're right.
I'll just buy another tent.
With what?
The next girl's money.
Mm-hmm. Good luck with that.
I know, Robert. I seen that, but it might kick in over time. I will, and that's right. I definitely will. What's going on, Alyssa? I see you on here. What do I do now, Kathy? You guys are cussing me out. But if you guys want us to try something while we're out there, man, just let me know. We'll try it. I'm down for new ideas. That's why we're going to these national forests. I'm kind of burnt out on all these spots. Even though they're great spots, I'm gonna periodically check on them throughout the summer. I want to move on to bigger, better things. Like look at the 411, the map, missing map, and check some of them locations out. See why everybody's coming up missing. Maybe we can come up missing. It's hard to tell, but I want to raise the stakes a little bit this year. Get out there in these national forests and see what we can come up with.
I'm gonna smoke bomb some caves, see if we can get around them.
Yeah, probably the government. Mess around poking the wrong hole. How many going? I seen that question a few times, and the truth is, I don't know. There's gonna be a few of us going. There's gonna be
could
a couple.
Could be 2, could be 8. We don't know.
We'll see when the time comes. When we're loading up in the Jeep, pulling off. That's when we'll know how many is actually going. But there's just gonna be a couple of us going. A 3-hour drive. I'm gonna take my spandex along. Jeffrey is. If now Jeffrey might not go.
I think it does. That drone has obstacle avoidance.
Huh?
That drone, does it have obstacle avoidance where it stops before it crashes?
Yeah, the new one does. It definitely does. But for some reason, I ended up crashing it in that cave. It just didn't work out.
We don't have a night vision cam. I think we do though.
Yeah, I got a night vision cam.
Actually, yeah, we do. It's a little older model, but it works.
To have GPS out there. There's no signal for anything at all. There's no
We're
signal
lucky
for
the cameras even
GPS.
work.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that. We've been to this forest yet, but 9 times out of 10 when we go on these forces, we just plan for not having a signal.
Right. And I did see the question, how we charging our batteries out there. If there's not electricity out there,
We buy stockpiles of batteries and we take them out there. That's why I say it gets expensive for these trips, just for the batteries alone.
And the power packs. Then we'll get like 7, 8 of them power packs and have them all charged up and like.
Or just go buy a small generator.
One of my past was that generator. He was selling a generator back.
No, they already sold it.
What was the name of OT?
He sold it for $200.
I was gonna get that off him too.
I need a satellite phone. Yeah, that's a good idea. But them satellite phones are pricey every month.
Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous to pay that much just to make one random phone call.
All right, Annette. I'll check you out next week. Definitely stay tuned for these videos coming up. They're going to be interesting this week. I know I ain't had nothing all last month, and you guys have just been waiting.
We did some things, just we can't really post them, as you guys know.
We did get into some shit that we shouldn't have.
That's why we can't post it. We're trying to kind of wait till the heat dies off.
Later in life, they'll be posted up. Maybe not though. But guys, with that being said, it's already getting a little bit late.
I mean, we can possibly do like a members thing where we just share it to the members. That might save her.
We got haters, just members too. I know, we gotta watch everything we do.
I was just thinking something along the lines.
They become members just in case that shit happens.
But I figured if they become a member just in case, then we'd still get their membership fee.
While we go to jail process.
They want to pay the extra, like whatever it is for the membership to put us in jail.
I got a megaphone and it'll be packed away on this trip with us.
That's always nice too, to have something to make you bigger and louder than whatever's coming after you. 9 times out of 10, like wild engagements, you just got to be bigger and badder than the thing chasing you. You got to make yourself look bigger, make yourself louder.
Get in a group, stick together. No matter what, we got to stick together.
Watch Lowe's arm come up. He's waving at him goodbye. Will, when he was stretching his arm.
All right, guys. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Cut this short a little bit. I'll check you guys out in the long run. We'll get some shit together and post this soon. But guys, like, if you didn't read the comment below, if you guys definitely want to help out for this trip, there's a lot of supplies needed.
Yeah, Brian, he don't cry at all. He only cries when he needs a diaper change or bottle. He's a good baby.
Or if he wants a little bit of attention.
Right.
He got 5 shots today, so he's not in a good mood.
Yeah, they gave him 5 shots in his legs today. 2 shots in one leg and 3 shots in the other leg. He wasn't a happy camper earlier.
He's still not.
I think I can, Richard. I think we got enough skills on tracking.
What's that?
If they're around, I think we'll have something will happen. Hopefully it happens on my birthday. That'd be awesome to film a Bigfoot on my birthday.
I'm ready.
That'd be great. But with that being said, I'm gonna try to end this again, guys.
Stop distracting us.
All right, Geneva. I'm gonna end this with everybody, not just Geneva. Everybody, stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys, because we'll be out there this week. I'll have some shit going on. I'll be finishing up on all these old sites like the waterfall. I'll be going through there one more time.
I should go check out that table you're talking about too. Remember the table with the blood they keep talking about?
I needed bikes for that, and it's just too cold and muddy.
That's gonna be like summertime.
It's just too cold and muddy. Down in that's thanks for reminding me, Lisa. The PayPal link is in the description if you guys want to help out on the trip. If not, it's not necessary. We'll be all right. We'll definitely make it happen no matter what. But
we'll budget it.
Yeah, we'll be on a budget. Even
if we run out of food and have to come back early, then well, so be it. We've done it before.
We'll be there though. But with that being said, stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. We're out.